Good day, YouTube, and all that. Tits Beer Pong 420 here. We have an energy drink review for this video, and it's gonna be one of the energy drinks that are exclusive to 7-Eleven and that are made by Cott. It's under the Inked Energy lineup. I don't know how many flavors they make, and this is another one that's out there. I have seen it around before, and I remember wondering what's the difference on this, because part of the name of its flavor, they have one which is the last part of it as a flavor. So I'm wondering what makes this different from the other one that's this flavor already different, blah blah blah. Because what we have here is the Euro citrus. I may have had a regular citrus by them before, and what would make Euro different from regular citrus? Do the Europeans maybe do something different with citrus? It's just supposed to try and represent a European energy drink? I don't know. But I didn't look at the back of the stuff when I picked it up the one day. But reading the back of it, it's not going to be like the last two I did, the green tea one and the lemonade one. The levels are less. You get 1,000 milligrams of taurine. You get some B6 and some B12 for the vitamins. This one has less caffeine than the last two I did. There's only 80 milligrams in here. And the last two I did were all natural flavors. This one's natural and artificial flavors. So, yeah. I know with Europe, some of the energy drinks they can get, we also get, and some that we have, they'll have under a different name, so they can get ones with higher caffeine content. And I did have Bullet before that I used to find randomly in the store for a little while. That was, I think, like some British energy drink or something. So I don't know, maybe they don't put a lot of caffeine in most of their energy drinks in Europe. But anyways, Inked Energy, exclusive to 7-Eleven from Cott. 80 milligrams of caffeine, 1,000 milligrams taurine, Euro citrus. Let's see how it is. Black coffee shake. Black tab, but they put the sticker on it for the price. Caffeine. So that's how Euro citrus looks. If I go to smell it, well, you guys look at the can. You know what? Kind of got a generic energy drink smell to it, sadly. Yeah, kind of like an energy drink generic smell with kind of something else done to it. Dive in. Whoa. Yeah. Like with the last, I've had earlier this month the 2 Inked energy drinks, and then last year or something I've had 1 or 2, because I'm not sure if that green tea was repeated or not. So this could be my 4th or 5th flavor of Ink. And when I picked this one up, they had this, the 2 I recently did, and another one. But I gotta say, for this one, not as good as the other 2 I recently did. Because lemonade was all about the lemonade. Green tea, even though it came out pink, but I wasn't expecting it to be green or nothing, but definitely not pink. It was like a really lemony green tea with a little bit of a grapefruit or bubblegum to it. But this one, It has a little bit to it of that generic energy drink kind of a texture and taste a bit. I would think as like the...
Yeah! That's right! I'll be right back! I'm gonna go take a shower! Hey, where are you going? Yeah, what the hell, man? We just started a medal.
Anyways, yeah, I think that the base and body and the drink as itself, I think it's supposed to be the generic energy drink. That's what I'm thinking and getting out of it. But then there's also like a little bit of like a sweet side to it. That I guess you could consider to be the citrus part of it. But yeah, my take on this one is they just took generic energy drink and then added whatever they added to it for the citrus part. That makes it a bit sweet and stuff. Because it's not dead on to the generic energy drink, but gives me a lot of that kind of a feel and taste with something else for the flavor. So I mean, it's not the best ink I've had, but it's not terrible. But this one's not all that great or anything. I don't know, it'd be about an average or a little under average as far as scoring goes. So you know, I give it maybe a little bit under a 5, or maybe a 5 at the most. I would say get the lemon from the last 3 I've done, which would be this and the other 2. I'd say get the green tea and the lemonade over this one. But if you want to give them all a try, go ahead. The others will taste better and have more caffeine, and yeah, like a 4.5 out of 10, I guess. Thanks, and it hurts my belly a little right now. And that's for Euro Citrus Inks from 7-Eleven. Caught all that stuff, and that was Cyclistick with caffeine. Peace.